Hey guys, Alex here. Today we are going to make a wallet. I ordered a new template from Maker's Leather Supply. It's the Billfold or Bifold 2.0. So they have had a bifold template for quite a while now. It takes Tyvek and some sticky tape and things like that. I'll show you. It's one that I carry now. So I'm going to make the 2.0 version. I'm going to compare it to the old version, tell you what I think, tell you which one I think is better, and tell you how easy it is, I think, to make it. So we'll go through the steps. So these are all the pieces for the 2.0 template. This is a ID card piece. It basically replaces 3 pockets on one side or the other. I'm not going to use that in this build, so we're just going to set that aside. You have your back, your divider piece, this is the piece that your card pockets are going to sew on, and then it'll have another pocket underneath here. So basically sews on just like that, right in. And then you have your card pockets. So what I like about this one versus this build piece, so this is the standard Billfold wallet. So these are the card pockets. You make your slits, there's Tyvek, the tape thing. If you've built with us, you know what I'm talking about. These are pretty much, you're locked into this design. What I like about the 2.0 is you have individual card pockets. I think it's probably going to take a little bit longer to build, but you get to do a little bit of customization with it. So for this wallet that I'm building, I'm going to have a brown back, and then drop this piece here, a black interior with a little pop of green. So you get to make little changes like that you don't get to make with the original Billfold pattern. You can also take these straight card pockets, you can put little cuts in them, little designs, however you want to do it. You could slant them off to a side. So let's go through and build it, and we'll see how it goes. So one thing I'm going to do is I am going to put a little cut inside this just for the sake of customization. I want to see how it all turns out and customize this as much as I can, or as much as I can with the time I have now, just to get a good feel for how different it is. Okay. Okay. Pretty simple. And then for the rest of this, these pieces I've skived them down already. I've already cut them out. This Billfold piece has these little lines. I don't know if they show up on the video. Looks like they do. You just line them up right there and sew that down. So I'm going to glue these down and then sew them. Okay, so I got the first piece sewed on. I was going to hand sew these, but it's late. I spent a lot of money on a sewing machine, so I'm going to use it. I am going to sew the next piece on, just like this, and do the same with this one. All right, so we've got the card pockets sewn down, glued down. They are secure just by a little bit of thread and glue. One thing that is mentioned, because I watched his little video on how to put this together just to see how it was different, He says to go ahead and cut off just a little bit right here of the edge facing into the wallet, so the card pockets being like this, the inside of the wallet. And it'll just make edging them a lot easier. So that's great. So we're taking off just the smallest sliver of the edge of those pockets. You don't want to cut them too deep or else the cards won't fit in there after you sew them. Also, I kind of lined up my center punch to the center of this, and now after taking it off, it's not exactly the center, but I eyeballed it in the first place, so shouldn't be a big deal. Nothing really stands out to me. So these are the card pockets, and so far I like them better than the other one. I like being able to do something just a little bit different to the card pockets if you want. You know, you can make one of these a different color and it be just a little bit more subtle. A lot of different options here with the 2.0 version. So let's just keep building on it. The next piece that you want to do is set this up and then sew across, I believe. And so the way that you set up this section of the wallet, where the old pattern, you would just glue these down and line them up perfectly. It's no longer the same width, so you line up the top corner here, just like that, and sew across, and then this will be the wallet interior once you get this sewn done. Oh, and we're going to want to run a stitch line right on this side too to keep those card pockets together. And then these will form two pockets that you can put stuff under. And then of course your 3-card billfold there. So I'll sew this all up. Okay, so at this point the wallet interior is sewn together. I have it just sewn together right here at the top. It goes in like this, lines up on the bottom corners, and then you sew around. So you want to line up one corner, start sewing, come to the end, and then you're going to need to fold the wallet, line up this corner, glue that down, and then finish the sew job. Or else if you just start sewing, you're gonna have some gap here and the wallet will lay flat. So you want to fold it up and sew it down. I have all the edges burnished and we're ready to go, ready to do the final assembly on it. So let's get going. Okay, so all done. This is got it branded. This is the Maker's Leather Supply Billfold 2.0. I like it. I like it more than the other one. I will show you the other one here. Alright, so this is my wallet. I had to empty it, but this is the wallet that the original template would spit out. As you can see, it just has the 3 slots. Throw some Tyvek in there. It makes nice card holders. I've used this wallet for several years now. I used a wallet that was identical to it, just a different leather. I just switched up my leather, and I used it for years and years prior. Makes a great wallet. The original Billfold template, I like it. I like this one more based on the customization ability with it. If you want to just do a standard all black interior, you're more than welcome to. be easier probably. But this one here, you just get to do things a little bit different. If you don't want just a straight across look, you can put a little divot in there. You can do any type of scene, any type of mountain scene. I don't know what people do, but you can switch it up. You can do things to these other pockets. You can make these other pockets a different color, just a even more subtle pop of color. You still have the interior pockets underneath the card slots that I liked. So if you're on the fence, if you're looking at buying a wallet template and you don't want to make your own, you're going to buy one of these acrylic ones from Makers, and you're trying to decide which one to get, I would go for the 2.0. That's me personally. This one here is fine, but that's the one that I would get. If you're going to get both, then get both. I don't know when this one would come into play necessarily, but I think from here on out, I'll probably use this one if I'm going to make a template wallet. Sometimes I just make my own, just design my own wallet, but if I'm going to make a bunch of them, or somebody wants a wallet like what they're seeing in pictures, then I'll use the templates, and I'll probably start using the 2.0 one. I don't know which one takes longer. I think this one takes less leather. One good part about the 2.0 is that you can use smaller pieces of leather because you're only cutting out these little card pockets. You're not cutting out. It was this piece doubled, so you needed longer pieces of good usable leather. Where this one here, you just need little pieces of good usable leather. So you can fit these in amongst your scraps better and make better use of your scraps with this wallet template, which I appreciate. 2.0. This is the Makers Leather Supply 2.0 Billfold video in my review of the wallet that comes out of it. I like it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this wallet. If you are watching this video and you want it, shoot me a message. I'll probably sell it to you. I may throw it up on my website if nobody reaches out in the next couple weeks. I may not. I don't know. I may give it to somebody. We'll see what happens. If you want the wallet, hit me up and maybe we can figure something out. Other than that, like the video, subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.